smoothing the ground to establish a very good relationship where documentations were to be sent over to this administration so that they can continue from where the past administration stopped. It took us approximately 2.5 weeks just to get back communication just between us, the president saying, yes, I have appointed these people to work with you on transitioning my administration and you transitioning outside of administration. It took us 2 weeks and few other days. I couldn't remember the days to be exact. And then we got back, we got information from them that there was a team appointed. We had the opportunity to sit with the team and talk for at least an hour. And what we gathered from there was that the process was going to be a very difficult process. They sounded upbeat, but they told us in all certain terms that documentation, financial reporting, and things like that would be difficult for us to be able to do as you have indicated. Because we've written them, giving specific information on what we wanted, and they were not in a position to give us those things back. All they said to us, we have some reports, they're going to be scattered here and there, but we're trying to put it together. And at the end of the day, what we saw is maximum uncooperation. The process has stalled since. I recall on the day that the weather was very severe, we had a meeting scheduled. And what happened that day was that I had the situation, my vice chair had the situation, but even be that as it may, albeit none of the members of the other transition team show up, although the executive was sitting in the office waiting to see all the teams together. When I finally made contact with the chair of that transition team, he told me, well, we were supposed to meet, but you know, we will still meet. You know. And I accepted that, and I told him, you know what, we have 2 weeks to go. And 2 weeks to go means that by this time we would have concluded on what we were asked to do and what they were told to do. They haven't responded, and we are in a serious deadlock. Let me just speak to a number of things that the president probably must have mentioned here while I was, en route, or Brother Fano spoke about. If you follow the elections with interest, you will observe that all through the time, Mr. Zeze and few of his cohorts, and Brother Peabody put it right, he described them as cohorts simply because of the fact that they were now working in the interest of the community. Mr. Zeze challenged this winning team of the president on issues that were trivial, illogical, unreasonable, and unnecessary. We were met at every point with stiff rebuttal from them. There were times we had to be in a room and scrambling like crabs in a bucket. Who takes the lead? And Zeze, being a double master's in accounting and administration, felt that he should be authority at every phase of the discussion. And I told him, not before my side, unless I did not come from the East. And I believe in that. I come from the East, and people from the East, like you all from the East, you have strength, and you like to deliver on your strength. So we had these experiences, and so it was never a surprise to see today that Mr. Dwayne's administration is being undermined. This is a calculated attempt to make sure that the pillars on which Mr. Dwayne ran his campaign is undermined, successfully undermined. One of them is the issue of transparency. The issue of transparency. I am sure you are aware that we had the experience in the past administration during elections. There were no reports. Mr. Dwayne stood his ground. The issue was never laid to rest satisfactorily. Today we have the same situation reverting to our doorsteps, and we have to take this matter serious. In our capacity as chair of the transition committee, we will ensure that whatever is needed to get this process move forward will be done. And the president has our backing, coming from being the campaign chair to being the transitional chair. We will ensure. And Mr. Reid did not joke about it. He said it in very firm terms. I know some people are saying, oh, you need to cut it off. I got 15 minutes here. I've talked for only 9.5 minutes. And I'm going to conclude in 10 minutes. I'm saying to you that we are receiving less cooperation. We're not moving forward. And this community needs to move forward. We need to have the finances in order for the administration to be inaugurated, so Mr. Dwayne can sit down and plan for the community and move the community
what
forward.
Are the issues? Tell us the issues.
What are the issues? You ask the question, I will rest there. You ask me what things you think you want to hear. So I will...
Oh, please.